What if I told you that the lawless rogues of the sea, the pirates of the 17th and 18th centuries, had their own code of law? Yes, you heard it right, those swashbuckling outlaws known for their notorious exploits lived under a well-structured system of governance. They weren't merely marauding troublemakers, but a group of individuals who operated under a form of democracy that would make some modern societies blush. In this nautical universe, captains weren't tyrants ruling with an iron fist, but leaders elected by their crews. These pirate captains held their positions as long as they had the trust and respect of their crew. Decisions from plotting the course to sharing the spoils were often made collectively. Each pirate had a say in the matters of their ship, their floating republic. So the very individuals defying the laws of the land were, in their unique way, upholders of a certain code of conduct. Fascinating, isn't it? Let's delve into the life of one of the most notorious pirates of all time, Blackbeard. Edward Teach, more infamously known as Blackbeard, was a fearsome figure in the Golden Age of Piracy. His reign of terror in the Caribbean Sea during the early 18th century has left an indelible mark on the annals of history. But who was this man, and what led him down the path of piracy? Born in Bristol, England, Blackbeard took to the seas at a young age. His towering presence and thick black beard earned him his moniker and instilled fear in the hearts of many. However, it wasn't just his menacing appearance that set him apart. Blackbeard was a master of psychological warfare. He tied slow-burning fuses into his beard, lighting them during battles to create an image of a demonic figure wreathed in smoke. This terrifying spectacle was enough to make many opponents surrender without a fight. Blackbeard's reign wasn't just about terror, though. He was a shrewd leader who commanded a fleet of ships and an army of loyal pirates. His flagship, Queen Anne's Revenge, was a formidable force that struck fear into the hearts of those who dared cross its path. Despite his brutal reputation, Blackbeard was also known for his surprising sense of order and discipline. He established a code of conduct among his crew, maintaining a sense of unity and order that was uncommon among pirate groups. But like many pirate tales, Blackbeard's story ended in violence. In November of 1717, he met his end in a ferocious battle against Lieutenant Robert Maynard of the Royal Navy. The battle, which was as fierce as the man himself, saw Blackbeard fall, but not before he put up a fight that would immortalize his name in history. Blackbeard's tale is one of audacity and power, but also of a violent end, a common theme in the lives of these sea bandits. From the fearsome Blackbeard, we move to the tale of two lovers who turned piracy into a partnership, Bonny and Calico Jack. In the tumultuous seas of the Golden Age of Piracy, the story of Bonny and Calico Jack stands out like a brilliant beacon. Bonny was no ordinary woman of the 18th century. She defied societal norms, choosing a life of daring adventures and high-seas heists over the conventional domesticity. Born in Ireland, Bonny's rebellious spirit led her to the pirate-infested port of Nassau, where she met the flamboyant pirate captain, John Rackham, known as Calico Jack for his colourful calico clothing. Their shared passion for the lawless life ignited a love as fierce as the Caribbean sun. Together they commandeered a ship called the William, and with a crew of cutthroats they wreaked havoc upon the Caribbean Sea, their flag, a skull with crossed swords, striking fear into the hearts of many. Bonny, disguised as a man, fought alongside her lover, often outdoing her male counterparts with her audacity and skill. Their partnership turned the traditional concept of piracy on its head. Here was a woman, not as a captive or a prize, but as an equal, standing shoulder to shoulder with men, sharing their risks and their rewards. Her fiery spirit and refusal to be bound by the gender norms of her time made her an icon, a pirate queen reigning over the high seas. However, the pirate life was far from being one of endless revelry. Their daring exploits eventually led to their downfall. In one fateful night in 1720, while the crew was in a drunken stupor, they were captured by pirate hunters. Calico Jack was hanged, but Bonny's fate remained shrouded in mystery, adding another layer of intrigue to their extraordinary tale. Their tale is a testament to the fact that in the world of piracy, audacity and cunning knew no gender. The Golden Age of Piracy may have ended centuries ago, but the legacy of these seafaring rogues lives on. The echoes of the pirate's life reverberate through the ages, shaping our present in more ways than one. The Golden Age of Piracy, a period of unruly sea marauders and swashbuckling adventurers, has left an indelible mark on popular culture. Every time you see a pirate in a storybook, every time you watch a pirate on the silver screen, you're witnessing the legacy of this fascinating era. Now, when we think of pirates, we often imagine a romanticized version of these lawless seafarers. The ruthless plunderers of the high seas have been transformed into charming rogues, thanks to literature and film. From Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island to the blockbuster Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, pirates have been depicted as anti-heroes rather than villains, rebels rather than criminals. This romanticization, while far from the brutal reality, has shaped our perceptions of pirates and made them a beloved part of popular culture. But the influence of the Golden Age of Piracy extends beyond our books and movies. It has also impacted our understanding of democracy and social equality. You see, pirate ships in the Golden Age were surprisingly democratic. Captains were elected by the crew and could be deposed if they failed to lead effectively. There was a sense of shared responsibility, shared risk, and shared reward. This pirate democracy, as we call it, is a stark contrast to the autocratic rule of the time. In fact, some suggest that pirate democracy influenced the democratic ideals of the Enlightenment and the American Revolution. While this is a subject of much debate among historians, it does underscore the broader impact of the Golden Age of Piracy. As we sail away from the turbulent seas of the Golden Age of Piracy, we see that these pirates, in their own way, have left an indelible mark on history.